So, brother, welcome in this new video. Today we're gonna speak about why you don't have money problems. I know it sounds strange. I know you say, "Oh, Denis, but you don't have money." Like, no, you don't have money problems. And this is something that when last week when I did a coaching call to my students, one guy came to me like, "Denis, I don't have money in the bank account." Bro, you don't have money problems. You have another problem that now I'm about to say to you. And the reason why he has money problems is because he didn't realize that actually he didn't have money problems. He had another problem that then, because he didn't want to admit that problem, then what's happened is that the mind created other obstacles in a way that he would have never solved the real problem. And because he was lying before, then what happens is that to not admit that he didn't have that problem, he created later a money problem. I know now probably you're not understanding because I didn't explain you what is that thing. But I'm going to explain it to you. First of all, like and subscribe to this channel right now, okay? Because I give massive value to you, my bro. And this is your favorite channel. And if you still don't know me, I'm Denis Bilo. I'm 21 years old. I know probably I don't look like because business makes you look older. And I'm 21 years old, and I'm the founder of, right now I have 3 companies. The first one, the main one is Fluence, before it was Fluence Marketing Agency Limited, now is Fluence Group. We just got evaluated at 7.8 million euro, something like a little bit more than $8 million some months ago. We have an investor right now in the company, and at a very young age, I'm doing great, I'm doing great. And that's why now I'm doing those videos just to share my journey and to share all the mindset, because at the end of the game, it's all about mindset and yes, strategies, because life is a strategy. Life is a strategy, okay? And you have to strategically plan your life in a way to achieve all your goals one by one. And so mindset actually is a tool that allows you to achieve all your goals. And I think that it's, no matter the fact that everybody speaks about mindset, I think that they still don't know what mindset really is, okay? But by the way, today I'm going to explain you why you don't have money problems, and this is going to blow your mind. But first of all, I told you, like and subscribe to this channel, and second of all, after you've done that. So first thing, like and subscribe. Second of all, I'm creating something new. And what I'm about to create is going to be dangerous, okay? It's going to be dangerous. Now, whatever I say to you, no matter how good I can sell it to you right now, you will not understand the level of how huge is what I'm about to build, okay? So just trust me. Going to below, you find a link, subscribe to my waiting list, and then enter into the WhatsApp group, WhatsApp or Telegram. I'm still probably gonna change it to Telegram, and stay updated, man, because what I'm about to release is gonna change. Bro, you're gonna see it later, okay? So why you don't have, let's be serious now, why you don't have money problems? I'm gonna start by giving you the example of this guy, okay? Basically, this guy, 20 something years old, he came to me into the coaching call, and he was like, "Denis," this guy was doing amazing in fitness, okay? This guy is a huge physique, he's ripped to the fucking bones, and he was like, "Denis, I have a problem." What? It's years I'm in the entrepreneur journey. It's years that I created my agency first, and then I became a sales rep. And then I opened another business, I don't remember. And then I became again a sales rep. And after years and years and years trying to make money, I opened my bank account last day and it was zero. It was, and he was saying that with such a bad vibe. such a bad mood, with such a bad energy. And then I was like, okay, why don't you have money? Why don't you have money, bro? I was like, do you have a earning problem, or do you have a saving problem? Was a managing problem of money? What's the problem? And he was like, he didn't know. He didn't know. But after we went deep, we realized that actually what this guy was doing, every single time this guy would make some money, okay, he would spend this money. And then I was like, okay, when you spend all this money, because reality is that no matter the amount of money you make, you can still spend all those money in one day. Okay? If you make billions, you can still find a way to spend billions in one day. Okay? So like, for example, this was a problem that I had. I was making something like, when I was making $20,000 more a month, I was still broke. I was like, where the fuck? Where is money going? Where I'm making money. Where is money going? Where is money going? And this happens because of unworthiness problems. Because basically, the pattern is that this guy makes money. Then we went deep and we understand that. I was like, bro, where do you live? Okay, my parents' home. And then I started understanding what could have been the problem. And then I was like, okay, how is the relationship with your parents? Bad. Why? Because they judge me because I don't have money. So basically, this guy had unworthiness and guilt feelings, okay, around the fact that, in general, like, he didn't have money, so he was feeling unworthy. So what this guy was doing, because this guy was feeling unworthy, he had an unworthiness problem, okay? But because, like, the fact that he has an unworthiness problem, it's not because, like, how do you solve every single problem in your life? The first step is to become aware of the problem, okay? And only by being by awareness only, you can solve the problem. Why? Because the moment you have a problem, what is a problem you have in life? A problem is like a program, okay? And that doesn't work. This is a problem that you have in life. It's a program that doesn't work. You do something and this doesn't work, okay? You execute the program and this program, again, doesn't work. So the thing is, because life, like, problems are like programs, then it means that in the moment you observe the program, this is the program, okay? The moment you're observing it, it means that you're not in the program anymore. You're from another perspective, because if you were still inside the program, you can't observe it. You're inside, okay? In order to see the whole house, you have to take a fucking drone or an helicopter or whatever it is, okay? You can't see the whole house if you're inside, okay? So that's the thing. So the moment only by awareness only, by awareness only, you can solve a problem because you're just step out from the program. And then you're like, so, okay, beautiful. So you don't have that problem anymore in your life. So first of all, the fact that this guy didn't have had unworthiness, it's not because of the unworthiness, but it's because he didn't know he had unworthiness problems. And because this guy was so unworthy that he didn't even want to admit the fact that he had unworthiness problems, okay? So he was so unworthy to not admit that and say, no, I am a worthy person, I'm like that, and brag, okay? So what's happened is that because he didn't admit that he had an unworthiness problem, he started spending every single penny he was making. Why, you were asking now? What is the logical step that is between those two things? The logical step is that, because this guy was, to make understand it, I'm going to explain it this way. This guy was saying that then is not, because then when I started saying to him that, bro, you have unworthiness problems, he was like, how do I solve unworthiness? No. That's not the thing. The first thing that you have to understand is that it's not that you can't make money because you're unworthy. It's not that you can't achieve something if you're unworthy. You can't. It's not that you can't. And he was like, what do you mean by that? Show me your bicep. And the bicep was huge. I was like, and he showed me the bicep, and the bicep was huge. I was like, bro, you see your bicep? Yeah, but you're an unworthy person, right? But you still have good results in gym. Why? Because I lift weights. Okay. So the way you see gym is a very rational and logical way, right? Yes. But what is money? And I put I took a picture of $5, and I showed the picture to him. And I was like, bro, what do you think of this? Oh, I think nothing. And like, no, tell me the truth. Yeah, okay, I think that this is nice. I feel like, and he was like saying like, I feel like that, and I feel like that. Okay, perfect. And then I took $20. I was like, okay, what do you think of this? Oh, I think that this is more, and other things. They was talking about it. And then I took $1,000. I don't remember, or 100, 1,000, whatever it was. And this guy was like, oh yeah, that's even more. Now I feel, I start feeling more unworthy and things like that. And then I took like 10,000 or 1 million. I don't know, like a lot of tens of thousands of, in cash. And I showed the picture to him. I was like, bro, what do you think of that? I was like, oh, then it's just too much. Inside my mind. Okay, perfect. Now let me ask you one question. That's what you think of money, right? But what does money think of you? And this guy was like, that this guy doesn't deserve it and things like that. Okay, that's your first problem. Your first problem, I was like, what? That I don't deserve it? No. Your first problem is that you think that money thinks. Like, bro, your first problem is not what money thinks of you. Because money doesn't even think. Like, money doesn't think. Okay? So, money doesn't think. If you take, like, what is money? Do you realize that if I take now, I don't have it, a piece of paper, but do you realize that money is a piece of paper? I was like, yeah, for sure. No, you don't realize it. You say that you realize it, but you don't realize it. And I took like a piece of paper and I was like, bro, if I gave it to you, how would you feel? Nothing. Okay. And could you give it to somebody else easily? Yes. Okay. So you still have unworthiness problems, right? Yes. But now you're trading piece of papers without any friction, without any tension, right or wrong? Yes. But what is money? It's paper. Like, I don't know, like, I'm not saying it in a metaphorical way. I'm saying it in a realistical way. Money is just a piece of paper. If let's suppose that now I gave you 10 pieces of paper and I have to say you, bro, find a way to trade it with somebody, add some time, and then your time, because we always have three resources: money, time, and energy. So take those money, invest those money in something, put also your time, and then can you take also, not those money, those pieces of paper, and then can you find a way to take those 10 pieces of paper and make it 100? Yes, Dennis. Okay, so you don't have money problems because money is a piece of paper. If you see money this way, if you deeply, but not, oh, Dennis, yes, I see this way. No, bro, because you don't trade it easily as piece of papers. Really, take a piece of paper in your kitchen, whatever it is, and trade it, okay? Trade it. Like, with what kind of ease would you trade it? This is the same way you should trade money. If you see it this way, then you don't have Like your unworthiness problems is not correlated to that. But the thing is that you don't want to see that. That's the missing part that I was saying to you. You don't, this guy, and probably you, I don't know, didn't want to see money as piece of paper and treat it with emotionless, because that's how you make money. Okay, I have 50 bucks, 50 grants in my bank account. Perfect. I take 50 grants. I'm gonna put 10 grand on marketing, 10 grand on service delivery. I'm gonna okay, perfect. This made me more. Okay, more ads. Perfect. Let me optimize the ads. Like that's how you treat. That's just it's not more. It's not harder than that. It's not harder than that. It's not harder than that. But people don't do it because they don't see it logically. Why? Because they don't want to see logically. Because this guy had an unworthiness problem, okay, that was so big that he didn't admit. And because he was feeling unworthy, okay, then he was spending money to show other people that he was abundant because he was feeling in scarcity. But if he admitted that, if he only realized the fact that he was spending only to show other people, if he only was aware of the fact that he don't have a money problem because money is a piece of paper and you trade it easily, but he had an unworthiness problem, then obviously he had to work on that. But because this unworthiness problem was so big, this guy was hiding it inside of himself. And he was like the money problem was only a way to allow him to not solve, to escape the problem of unworthiness. Because by saying, oh bro, I don't have money, he's saying that he has a problem that actually it's not that the problem. The problem is that. Because if you can make money, then you can also manage money. Okay? So, because you see, like, the same way you make is the same way you keep. Like, logically. Like, it's harder to make rather than to keep. So why don't you keep it? You don't keep it because if you kept it and you didn't have money problems anymore inside your mind, then you had to deal with the problem of unworthiness. But this problem of unworthiness was so big that he was escaping this, because people escape themselves. People, you know what happened? Let me explain what happened in society. In society happens that people go through life, they have certain traumas when they are teenagers, and almost all teenagers, they are insecure. That's why they follow the trends, and that's why they stay in large groups, because they are scared to be rejected. But the only way to not be rejected is by being like everybody else, because if this guy has not been rejected, then if I'm like him, I'm not going to be rejected. That's why teenagers stay in large groups. So what happens is that because almost everybody has traumas when they are teenagers, those people, okay, they are always escaping their traumas and never heal themselves. And then life becomes always more busy because you buy a house, you buy a car, you make family, then you have the career. And those things stay inside of you. And you see, and because you never see life with your eye, we don't see life with our eyes, because then you would see how beautiful life is. But you're so blinded because you see life, and we see life through our emotions, not through our eyes. That's why you see life as bad, as you know, as hard as, bro, it's not hard. Bro, it's not hard. Money are there. That's the bank. That's the business. Bro, life is not hard if you see it with the eyes. But people see it with emotions. That's why they see life they are depressed. The depression, it's only that. Okay, it's nothing else. It's a perspective. It's not an illness. Okay, so they never heal they never heal themselves. Okay, and because they never heal themselves, those pain gets always bigger. And then what happens is that because they feel bad inside of them, they start to buy more things. Then they want the car, then they want a bigger car, then they want the Ferrari. They don't want the Ferrari because they want the Ferrari. They want the Ferrari because that would give them dopamine, that would make them forget of who they are, how bad they feel. Okay? So you don't have money problems, my bro. You're just escaping reality. Stop seeing it as a problem, because the same way, oh, there is some unworthy. Stop. Like, it's not that you don't have money because you're unworthy. Then why don't you? How can you breathe if you're unworthy? It's the same fucking thing. It's the same fucking thing. Okay? How can you? Why do you drink water if you're unworthy? Stop drinking water. Die. Oh no, but unworthiness it's only with money. Who told you that? Unworthiness is with everything. Why do you drink without even thinking about that? Like that. You know? Why do you do that? Because people don't even question what they do and what they say. People don't realize how dumb are so many things that they say, you know? Like this guy. He didn't even question that what he was saying, it was totally dumb and stupid. So that's it, brother. So the lesson for today is that you don't have, always isolate. This is a rule that I took out from that call. Always isolate the real problems and never mix two problems together. Because if you mix two problems together, then one problem brings you thousands of bad consequences in your life. But if only one problem is bringing you thousands of consequences in your life, it's only because you are never facing the real fucking problem. You're letting that problem act. You're inside the program, and this problem, you let this problem act in a stealth mode, okay? Because you're avoiding that. And the more you avoid it, brother, and the more other bad things will be influenced by that problem. So you are just, by doing that, and I'll leave you with that, by doing that, you're only lying and you're trading money. For you, it's better to spend money rather than dealing with unworthiness problems. That's what they're doing, basically. For you, it's better to be poor but not deal with your unworthiness problems, because then you have to admit things and go deep, and it's a big process, and not everybody can do it by themselves, or they want to do by themselves. So you're actually winning in life. You're saying, I don't want to deal with that, I prefer to be broke but still have unworthiness problem, and that you have it. If you said, no, okay, I don't let I value more being rich rather than facing, admitting the truth and admitting that I have unworthiness problems, then you will say, oh yes, I have unworthiness problems in business, I want to make this investment, perfect. And then you deal by dealing with your unworthiness problems. Okay?